And hi guys, and welcome to this trailer reaction finally of Total War Warhammer, because I have not done that for 500 years, believe it or not. Hi to Mr. YouTube in the chat. So some of you are actually interested in my previous coverage as well, to play the game more, all those things. Well, I do plan to play the new DLC for you guys, that's for sure. But now let's see it and see what it's really about, and then we're going to, well, discuss. Oh boy, that's a huge demon if I've ever seen one. But hey, the orcs are here too.
We done all the hard work for him. Stick to the plan, and we'll crush him.
That's actually pretty cool.
With each kill, my power grows. Who shall have his tribute, but the worthy are mine to reap.
Damn, Corn with his, yeah, disgusting skull for the skull throne, all of those things. Ew. Talking about disgusting.
After gold, glory, or exotic needs. On your man, AI!
Oh boy, okay. Oy, okay. Awesome, you know, it's best when all the disgusting enemies are fighting amongst themselves, sorry. I will totally support that. Yeah, this is a banging trailer, guys. It's really amazing. I'm going to replay it so we can discuss it. And the mightiest of Crown's Herald. Yes, thank you for that. Well, basically, guys, let me tell you what I think. I hate everything that is evil. Yeah, I have quite enough of that, you know, so far in my life and in general. And really, I cannot see myself play any faction that is considered evil in any kind of a way. I just have no stimuli for that, you can say. I have no drive for that. But this is exactly the case where actually this is happening. I mean, this is possible, sorry. Because you have, well, evil factions against other evil factions. Well, of course, you can also play this disgusting guy against the human faction, but yeah, like we can see here. But if orcs are against this guy, and if I have to pick from everyone like Zinch, Slanesh, Nurgle, and orcs, beastmen, whatever, I would always pick an ogres and so on. I would always pick probably Corn and the Corn's army and so on, because they're the coolest from everyone that I consider a ton of evil. I mean, they are very evil, but at least they're cooler. So there's that. I would prefer to be a badass demon prince, you know, instead of an orc. Although they're very fun, but still, preferences. You know, instead of an ogre, instead of a beastman, instead of Slaneshi, disgusting demon, and instead of Nurgling, even more disgusting actually, more than anyone else. Top disgusting award goes to everyone that supports Nurgle. Nurglings and so on. So yeah, definitely would pick this guy. So if I get the chance to get a discount code for everyone, guys, for all of you, if you like to get it, if you're still a fan of the game. I cannot imagine that this came out 2 years ago and it's already like going on the third. It's almost 2025, and this came out in 2022. So, considering all of that, this game is going strong and they're supporting it. It's one of the most Total War Warhammer, if not the most successful so far. It's pretty amazing. And what is that? Skull Taker? Yes, his name is the Skull Taker. Sorry, the arrow sword, in 40k as well. Yeah, because demons and smaller demon princes and all of that, they do go into both universes because the warp, it encompasses all the universes basically. More players than Space Marine 2 now. Really? That is amazing. So yeah, if I get the chance to play this, if Games Planet wants to provide me with this, I would. I would play it for you guys. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna play it. I would like to return to it in general because Total War Warhammer is one of those games that is just absolutely very compelling to play despite not being my favorite genre of games. I, I don't really like strategy games in comparison with like third person action shooters like Space Marine 2. That's actually my most preferred type of a game that I love to play. I love to play, of course, other things like first person, and anything that's third person like an action RPG. But the strategy is always going to be like last. That being said, I got started with a Total War Rome game back in the day 100 years ago by this point, and I really felt compelled to play it, and I felt like it's so cool to be able to zoom in and to actually be into the action a bit more, although to see everything from above so you can make your strategy, that's the point. But I really like to be literally a warrior and play uh, in an army that is yet to happen. There was Assassin's Creed 3 that promised that we are going to be in the literal battle amongst the soldiers. We are going to just kill everyone, but that never actually transpired. So I am yet to play like a third person game that is triple A and not some of the more niche Japanese games in which you have huge freaking badass weapons and you just sweep everyone like you have a broom or something. Yeah. So I really want to have like a game in which I'm in the army and fighting as a soldier. That's probably going to be a bit harder to achieve. But maybe with the engine that is, the engine that Space Marine 2 has, the World War Z engine, I always forget how it's called. But yeah, this engine, maybe that's possible with this engine, I don't know. This kind of gives me that in a bit, but still I'm like the whole army. I'm not a particular warrior in the army. But in any case, I like to go around the map and actually think about what I'm going to do next and how I'm building the army, how I'm choosing who to be in it, how I'm gaining more ground and overall experience so I can buy more soldier and different types of soldier units. That's still kind of fascinating to me. So this type of strategy did win me over. That is for sure. Have you played Dawn of War 1 as it has 10 factions? No, I never touched that. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I just don't know if I'm gonna like it. I did play Battle Sector, if you remember, and I like Battle Sector. It's totally different, but than this because it's a real-time strategy. So Battle Sector was also fascinating, but I got to a point where I was in between very strong Tyranids and I just died every time. So I couldn't overcome that, especially when I'm a I'm a newer player, so to speak. I'm very new compared to all the other genres that I have been playing for, uh, yeah, when I was little, which was a lot of time ago, basically. But yeah, I have a ton of years of experience as a gamer, but the fewest amounts of experience as a strategy game player. So there's that. So I do rely on you guys to tell me, on you guys to tell me stuff like that. And if I can expand my experience. I don't really have the time, but I am doing what I can, at least to give you something, so we can both experience it and like share this, because you want to see it, I want to do it, and combining the two things, it's great. So DRF says Total War back in the day, did by who is that? CA? You mean Sega? I'm not sure if that's Sega. Next year, the Warhammer Fantasy RPG should come out. Next year, done by the Sophia Studio. Also, the Chrome part of the DLC is done by the Sophia Studio. Really? That's amazing. So our people here from Sofia, that is my city, they did that. That is freaking amazing. I'm proud of my Bulgarian Bulgarian brothers and sisters. But let's see how they did really, if I play that. I'm not sure which is that RPG yet, because there's nothing out, and if it's next year they should be able to show us something. I mean, we are kind of going towards this now, towards the year, so I like to know what that is. Mr. YouTube says, I like Warcraft 2, StarCraft 1 and 2, and the Command and Conquer series up to Tiberian Sun Red Alert 2. Oh, okay. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, guys, now before I go, actually, because I really don't have time to make another stream, that's gonna take a ton of time. So I want to switch to another topic, and then I'm gonna cut that out and just make a separate video out of it. So let me know what you think in the comments about Total Warhammer 3. Are you going to play the DLC? Are you still interested in the game 2 years later? Because they are supporting it very, very well, and all the cutscenes, I mean all the trailers, I meant to say, I always super epic, and they do put conscious effort into each and every one of these. So let me know what you think about that. And if you like to support me, you can actually become a member of the channel. And of course, you can also join my non-Slaneshi realm of OnlyFans, where I do non-Slaneshi normal content that is supposed to help you with your fitness, health, nutrition. I'm showing also my physique updates and how I'm doing it in my fitness journey, but I do that in a very tasteful manner, in a very censored, tasteful manner. So Slanesh is gonna hate my very educational pocket dimension, where I do all of those things to try to help you with your fitness, health, nutrition, and of course your intimate relationships. If you have any issues with that, I'm also educating people and helping with your personal issues, so to speak. So a lot of coaching, a lot of that, a lot of informational videos, sometimes fun videos, but I'm doing that to help you. That's the thing. And yeah, Patreon, I cannot do that on Patreon, unfortunately. If I could, I would, but I can't. If they change something, I would. Okay, so with that being said, love you guys, and until next time with me, the 40k Empress. And now, and now, guys, live, we are changing the topic, changing everything, so we can talk about another game, and I'm gonna change the screen just in a little bit. I'm gonna give like a time to comment as well, because I do need a bit of a time. I was not sure that I was gonna be able to do this. That is why I'm doing it like on the fly. So hold on, it's not gonna take a lot of time to prep for the next thing, really. Okay, at least you're going to have another thing. I'm gonna tell you what that is in just a second. Oh, hi to Killen as well. You love building bases, Mr. Mewtwo? Well, that is great. That is great. Although, that's one of the reasons why I'm not playing Fallout, because Fallout is just not my type of game. You build stuff, it just takes so much time. Now I'm trying to start a particular program, which is not gonna happen, so I'm gonna try to do things another way, so I can show you what we're gonna watch on the screen. So just bear with me, guys. We're gonna switch to the new thing very soon. and you'll be able to see finally what the heck it is. Okay, so almost done. Also, last week I finished both Space Marine 2 achievements. Mr. YouTube, you probably have a lot more time than I do to play Space Marine 2. That's what I'm gonna say. Because I don't, I just don't, unfortunately. Okay, so here's the new thing that we're going to talk about, guys. And I'm playing it. So as you can see here, we're going to talk about Avowed or whatever. And this is supposed to be, you know, how like Fallout was, I mean, their previous game, which was, I don't know by this point actually what was their previous game. The Outer Worlds, I think, yeah. The Other Worlds, but let me just remove a Total Warhammer on the screen, so yeah, that's not needed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it this way. So I like the shirt, that shirt. That would be very, what is that? Sorry, I don't see the chat. Patriotic in your country. Ah, okay, now I see it. Okay. Yes, well, I love America and everything that has to do with America, but you know, well, not the woke stuff. Not that. So, talking about woke stuff, guys. Hi and welcome to this new part of the video. We are going to talk about Avowed because this game became a huge scandal this past few days. There's a lot of things that came out about the creators of the game and one particular person that likes to, say very, very bad things about the people and Elon Musk and white men. And in general, this guy is a huge racist towards his own race for some ungodly reasons, which are, of course, the woke mind virus. And he is actually advocating for you to embrace it, I guess. So there's a ton of things about this whole thing that you probably already know. So, what I'm going to contribute to this conversation is that if there is any game in the future, guys, that still likes to, well, lick the butts of all the woke people in the world, which are like 20 people, but those 20 people are extremely loud and very unconscious. They're unconscious, but you know, in this time that they're unconscious, the woke mind virus basically took their body and it's now, you know, going going around and showing them in a very, very bad light, like puppets, basically. So I, as a gamer and someone that has, well, brain on their shoulders, I would say, I said their shoulders. That remind me of they, them, and horrible, horrible thing. Okay, I will not ever buy a game that has anything of the sort ever again. Okay, I can. I don't know. Actually, if somebody gives it to me to stream it for fun, I mean for fun, I mean to, you know, make a laughing stock out of it because that's what it deserves. Fine, but I am definitely not going to give my own money for such a thing. Any studio that supports any such crap should not get any dime. And I feel really sorry for the people that actually work there because most of them probably do not support this, but they just want to have a job, so they're there. And as far as I understand, even Smash JT got some inside information already from someone at the studio. So news aside of what horrible things are happening behind the scenes and how direct and extremely outrageous is this guy that's the head of the studio, the bottom line, guys, is that we should never just support any of such crap. You know, just like Dragon Age, this should not exist in this manner. If they want to interject any identity politics, they are in cahoots, so to speak, with this whole crap, the woke mind virus, all those things. And that means that they don't deserve any of our money. So that's the bottom line, guys. In the second that you see such a thing in any game, just like do this, anathema, whatever, just no, say no to that. No whatsoever. Okay, now let me see your comments for a bit. Okay. So, well, we can say that is a game that can, should, will be avoided. Yes! Yes, that's a good one. When you said they was worried you'd gonna woke for a second, no, no, I never go woke. Which is, it's kind of ridiculous because the whole word woke assumes that you are more awake than everyone else in a way, but the actual facts are that you are asleep. So yeah, very much asleep, unconscious, like I said. Yeah. Okay, so let me just play that for a second. See how it looks like. For some reason. Oh, I think I muted it. Wait a minute. Yes, I did.
I'm about ready to get started.
This looks like it's made 500 years ago, basically. Really. All of those games that try to imitate another game that is way, way better just look very cheap, and they also, yeah, they look very old, like with like old style of graphics. They use this more cartoony style as well, like the new Dragon Age, which is lighter maybe for most machines because it does require less polygons, at least from what I can tell. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put the sound a bit higher. Like, what the heck is that? Like, look at this guy's mouth. Like, what is that? That is PlayStation. I kind of think it's like 2. I mean, I've seen such computer graphics like in Xena Warrior Princess when they're trying to bring like Cerberus, the dog from hell, to life, literally, because he did not have any joints. I mean, they didn't do things in the realistic manner when you actually have to have a digital skeleton under all the digital skin and all of that, and then you have to have digital muscles, all those things. So this looks just like that. It's all a huge gum that moves like this. It's like ma, like ma. Yeah, 2004 graphics. Yes, there. Pre-order your pronouns today and get 2 premium skins. Yes, thank you very much, Tia Clayton, for that. I use Sweet Baby Director to avoid the creepy woke goat games. Yeah. Well, we basically have to have all of those people names and just do this every time. Like, get away from me, you crazy person. Like, right now, go and get help. Like, here's the time to play that Michael Jordan commercial bit where when he says, where he says, get some help. Or call someone or whatever. Yeah, whatever it was. But he says, get some help. I just don't remember before that what he said. But yeah, just get it. And the woman's missed something up their chest, if you know what I mean. Yeah, probably. They're also missing an ass, I guess. Because, hey, I don't want to watch flat women or and unattractive women. I want to watch attractive women on screen. Like I want to watch attractive men on screen because beauty, beauty. It's a great thing, beauty, to see beautiful things, beautiful animals, beautiful houses, beautiful graphics, beautiful scenery, not walking like again PlayStation 2. What the heck? Mang, 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 mang. Forge your destiny. Hey, if I wanted to wanted to forge my destiny, I can play any other thing. Even, guys, if you have not played Kingdoms of Amalur, that game is actually the game that got me into action RPGs because by that time Skyrim was also out, but Kingdoms of Amalur was the first game because I also played Two Worlds and Dragon Age Inquisition by that time, I think. Although a bit older games, Two Worlds and Skyrim, as far as I remember. But the point is that Kingdoms of Amalur was the only action RPG game that was, well, more of an RPG, but the combat did not feel stiff. You actually had a lot more freedom of movement. It was very dynamic, fast. You had chakrams, and I don't know any other game that has chakrams except the Xena Warrior Princess PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games, because this is a signature weapon of Xena, of course. So chakrams are, real weapons from real life coming from India, as far as I remember. Anyone can make them into fantasy, but no one did before this game, as far as I know. Never seen that before. So chakrams in the way that you can use them, even both chakrams, like do this slash, it is amazing. And this game, I think it was a bit updated and remastered, just like maybe 2 years ago. So if you want to play a very fun, as far as I remember. Again, it was super cool for the time. It was highly respected game. It gained more popularity as it went. That is the game. Kingdoms of Amalur. Actually had more fun with it than with Skyrim. Not Skyrim is giving you something different. They're not the same. They're just not the same style. Kingdoms of Amalur is more like this. It's more colorful, but although it's an older game, like by this point a lot, does not give you that cheap feel, where this here still does. Yeah. Like the Abomination, that is the Rainbow Six 2B skin. That's basically a dude in 20 in 2B outfit. I can't even. Oh, gotta send me an example of that. What? Purchase the premium edition? No, don't. That's what I saw. Okay, great facial animations. Better yet, just play The Witcher 3. Oh, that's more complicated game by a mile and harder, but yeah. Like, what are these potatoes? I see a green potato, and I don't know what that is. Like, is that hair? Is that ears? Like, what the heck is this? Like a black girl potato that looks like she comes from some kind of a Disney new animation, totally made up from somebody's ass character. And this last thing is what, a dwarf? I can't tell. What is that? Does he has like a huge mustache combined with his bow and arrow? That's something like that, I think. Killing says, I also got a disorderly conduct charge for disturbing a breaking up commie law rally in my hometown. Really, Colin? Well, okay, just be careful to not get really hurt in real life. Just be very careful, because you know that those people have mental health issues. They're very much leaning to any extreme that you can imagine. So you don't want issues there. You gotta somehow be yourself and protect yourself at the same time. Really, gotta be conscious about those things, because they are nuts. And or maybe just wait until Trump gets in office, because the whole world's gonna be better when that happens, and maybe their spirits are gonna be crushed and they're not gonna be that aggressive. I don't know, but you have to wait and see what exactly is gonna happen. Mr. YouTube says, Thunder. To Clayton. Considering the fact that the game is called Rainbow Six, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Okay, guys, let's finish this. Oh, more pictures of the same potatoes? Like, what is with the green guy? And also, I saw that this game has character customization that's even more ugly, or it's possible to make even uglier character than in Dragon Age. Veilguard. I want to say Velingrad, because that's a town in Bulgaria. It just sounds so similar. Yeah, every time that I read the name, I'm like, Velingrad. No, it's Velgard. Okay. Digital art book soundtrack. No. Yeah, I just don't like such graphics. They just scream so cheap. This type of color scheme and all those things. I just like the realistic thing. And that's way better. Also, third person. If I can change to third person, that's gonna be great. Okay. Okay, not buying it. So yeah, I want to see this game fail miserably just to send a message to the freaking game director. I already forgot his name, guys. I'm sorry. I really did. I forgot his name. Uh, go go stick with Drag Queen H, the fail guard. Yes. Yeah. Go do that. Like what the heck happened with all the WoW games this year? They all failed so miserably that I already forgot, but they really fell very miserably. So that is great. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'm gonna cut this into a separate video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and hope to see you very soon, guys. Love ya. Again, check the links down below if you'd like to support me in any other way. Love it. Bye bye. With me, the 40k Empress. Have a great weekend. Love it.